Hey, how's it going? John Dorsey here with perfectpassiveincomeIdeas.com. I just dropped my son off at school and uh, was thinking about how I was listening to a Bob Proctor or looking at a Bob Proctor video while I was waiting or on my way, and he talked about shifting your paradigm or a paradigm shift to where people are stuck in their habits, they're stuck in their routine, they're stuck in traditionalism, to where, as a child, we are absorbed in our environment, we are absorbing habits, routines of what's going on around us. And all this is going into our subconscious mind. And when we get older, that routine, those habits, those comfortableisms, if that's a word, we tend to hold on to. And I guess an example of that will be, let's say you grew up in a family to where your family's average income throughout your childhood was, $35,000 a year. You grew up, you get a job that's below or around that average income of $35,000 a year, and so you are working this job, or your paradigm is stuck at, or your thermostat is stuck at $30,000, $35,000 a year. So when you get an opportunity to make more money, or you I'm not saying you don't desire to make more money, but the way that it works is you shift, or what I'm trying to say is your thermostat is stuck at $35,000 a year. So every time you come into more money, you tend to subconsciously sabotage yourself. You regulate yourself back down to $35,000 a year. And I guess a better example would be lottery winners. Let's say a lottery winner is used to making $30,000 a year. They win $2 million or $100 million. 5 years later, they're back to working that $30,000 a year job, because they never shift their paradigm. They never shifted their mindset. They never got the training they needed to have to change their financial blueprint. So they tend to spend all that money as fast as possible so they can get back to their job. Now, they don't want that, but that's just the way that it works. If you don't get the training, if you don't absorb or submerge yourself in this kind of personal development mindset training, you'll sabotage yourself back into an average income, no matter how much money you run into. And that's been proven time and time again, to where people win millions of dollars, and 2, 3, 4, 5 years later, they're back in the old neighborhood working that old job. So one way you can shift that paradigm is by listening to what I'm saying, listening to people like Bob Proctor, listening to people like Tony Robbins, Brian Tracy, Les Brown, Jim Rohn. The list goes on. And you absorb, or you submerge yourself in that kind of stuff daily. What I do is listen to it 30 minutes. Right as soon as I get up, I'm listening to 30 minutes of either audio or 30 minutes of video every morning, and 30 minutes before I go to bed. And not only that, reading for about 30 minutes every day, those kind of books. And that changes the way you think, the way you handle things completely. So you really want to get yourself involved in that so that you can have a better financial blueprint, and so you can basically have a more prosperous and fulfilling life, no matter how much money you have. Because if you get your mindset right, you can make $30,000 or $35,000 a year and still have financial freedom if you understand the money game. So that's all I gotta say about that. And If you want to learn a little bit more about me and see the system that I put together that created passive prosperity in my life, it's at the link below this video. And you will enter your email address, and you'll be sent information for the link to the video to where I explain exactly how to set up an online system to where you can go from basically making nothing to creating passive prosperity in your life. And that's at the link below this video. Click on it in your email address, and I'll be there to introduce you to it and walk through the process. So click the link below now.